Was up, was up. On a little early. Last couple of ones I did at night just didn't really feel right. And, so here I am, back in the afternoon. For your PM drive on the East Coast and your lunchtime requests on the West. And soothing nighttime favorites in the UK. Anyway, hi Lynn, nice to see you. Hi Karina, hi Shannon. Glad you're here. Before I start, I'm gonna go right to the belly of the beast for a second with myself. I'm in a little bit going to put up a subscription page on my stuff. I know I've talked about it a little bit and then been really, really quiet about it. Really quiet. But I'm really kind of feeling like I want to just do crazy, amazing things with, my writing, my speaking. And I don't really want it to be just me. I want it to be, a team of us doing some really crazy stuff and being amazing and really helping people to get past their shit beliefs and be able to, seek connections to help you with all that. I'm doing well, Shannon. Thank you. Hey, Joe. Good to see you. So I hate asking for money. It brings up all kinds of childhood issues. So, hey, Cody, good to see you, man. So it's hard for me to do that, but instead of asking for straight up donations, I want to be able to give back. I want to just, kind of give, basically, basically stealing the idea from Kyle Cease's Everything Past, to be honest, but if Gabby Bernstein can steal it, so can I. Just saying. So I'm going to put it, basically, it's a $10 a month membership. And with that, you'll get a signed copy of my first book. You also get, when it's done, you're going to get access to my employment burnout course. 60 minutes with me one-to-one, either work out some block issues. If you don't want to do that, if you want to just sit and talk football for an hour, that's fine as well. Either through video or, through phone, whatever feels comfortable. If you happen to be local, we can meet up and do coffee. I'll buy. And, more as, things pop up and as it feels right. So I'll put that up when I get into the coffee shop in a bit, and that's just something else I'd like to offer. If it, if it's something that costs you, cool. If it doesn't, maybe it might call to a friend or call to somebody else or maybe it's worth sharing to your page. Maybe it really, really pisses you off, and if that's the case, maybe we're probably not really in line. But anyway, I'm just putting that out there, and now I'm going to carry on with what I've got next. And that's going to be, I was asked last night to, Zuckerberg, stop asking me if I want to tag John Smith in this video. Anyway, I was asked to talk about soothing in terms of dealing with anxieties, dealing with, your monkey mind issues, dealing with a lot of that crap that we sometimes struggle with working through. And, kind of going back to basics for a second, I really think that we come from one of two places in our living, in our decision making, in everything. We either come from a place of love, from the heart, from the spirit, what flows, what feels right, what feels light, or it comes from a place of pain. It's that old crap that everybody has that they're either trying to get through or don't know they need to get through, or, a lot of our old stories, our old crap. And fear, for as much as it screws things up, triggers our anxiety, triggers anger and hate mechanisms, all this other ick. All that stuff comes from fear, which is protecting you from the pain in a really screwed up, awkward, bad horror movie kind of way. And a lot of the ways we deal with that, besides, lashing out or just bottling stuff up to the point where we get sick physically or emotionally, sometimes we stuff it. And, there's a gazillion ways out there that we're going to soothe and dull things for the moment. And, of course, there's, the obvious alcohol and drugs and all that, but it could also be as basic as overeating or eating a particular kind of food, your sweets, your flour, your grains. Could be, it could be scrolling on Facebook. It could be playing video games. It could be watching TV. For some people, it's stuff like porn. And then, obviously, it could even be, drugs or alcohol or some of the things that, if left unchecked, could be dangerous. Now, anything and everything, the words "fine with moderation" popped through my head. And moderation's a vague word. Some of us can moderate and moderate very well. Others of us, we just don't have that dimmer switch. It's either full on or full off. Honestly, I am one of those. Moderation is not my friend. It's never been my friend. I can't do it. Other people can and can do it very well. And it's really something you really have to kind of monitor yourself, If your life involves having a couple of pops after work and it doesn't affect you, and, it's not affecting your family life, and, you're working through your stuff otherwise and you're fine, then fine. If you're able to keep your diet in balance, then, I'm not going to play the role of moral arbiter. I'm not going to dictate this is good or this is bad. I have no right to do that. But if you stay out of, you're staying true to yourself and you're paying attention and you're watching your own cues and your own cues from the people around you, start watching for signs that maybe something's an issue. I'll give an example with me. I used to have a bad bitch of a time controlling myself with anything made of flour. Still do if given the right devices. And it came back to when I was a kid. I would get up at 2 in the morning and I would freaking mow down half a pizza. Or, mom made like a whole tray of mac and cheese that was supposed to last for a week. It wouldn't happen. I would have 2/3 of that thing gone. Actually, you know what I would do? I would probably eat most of it and I would leave like a quarter to make it look like nothing happened. And, oh gosh, this was back 30 years ago. Nobody knew it was a thing. My parents just thought I was being an asshole. But it was one of those things I didn't realize I couldn't stop. And, when you're 15, 16, 17 and your metabolism's blowing through everything, it's not a thing. When you get older and then all of a sudden you're, 100 pounds overweight and your digestion's crap and your cholesterol is through the roof, it becomes clear it's a problem. So for me, and with that, I allow myself special occasions, Thanksgiving, Christmas, on a special weekend with family or close friends, or if I'm on a trip, I'll allow myself. But once that's done, it's done. I can't bring it home. I can't bring pasta home. I can't bring cupcakes home. But again, that's my story. Other people have different ones, and I'm just saying, pay attention. Stay open to the possibility that you're burying some stuff with potential addictions. I'm going to let you kind of work out the rest of that, and I'm willing to chat with you if it feels right. If there's people in your life that you trust that you can have these honest, real conversations with, I encourage that. But I'm throwing that out there as an idea. I'd love to hear feedback if you've got it. And that's really all I have to say right now, because I'm going to go and I got some stuff I got to do. I'm going to post that Patreon link and a PayPal link if that doesn't appeal to you, but maybe throw in a couple of bucks in. Sounds cool. And actually going to go hyperventilate first and then do that. But it was nice chatting, and I'm going to go. Hope your Wednesday rocks, and I'll probably see you tomorrow. Toodles.